Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a beautiful bob from GABOR. Her name is High Society. This is what she looks like, and I have her in 3 colors. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. We're looking at a young lady by GABOR today. It is High Society and she's a very popular young lady and you can see why. I have her in 3 colors: sugared nickel, sugared charcoal, and sandy blonde. So we will take a look at all of them. This is the sugared nickel. And I can't wait to put her on. She just looks so wonderful. She's a lace front. We'll just take a look at her right close, and she's a monopart too. So I have her right here in those 3 colors: sugared silver, sugared nickel, and sandy blonde. So we're going to take a look at the cap construction. So I think for ease, we'll just go ahead and grab this first one on the table. So looking at her cap, she is a lace front, high temple to high temple, and a monopart, which goes all the way back to the crown. That's really nice. And then you can see how the rows of hair curtains have been sewn in a way that complements a flat profile, and it doesn't require a lot of, it doesn't have any permatease in there. So you get a really nice coverage along with a low profile and low density without the added cost of a full mono top. We have closed ear tabs on the right and left that are covered with velvety fabric and have substantial metal stays in there. We have a standard 1/2-inch nape across the back with Velcro adjusters on the right and left. And then of course we've got lots and lots of rows of hair curtains stitched on the sides and the back to give us those stretchy wefts. And I have to say that this cap is very nice and stretchy. It's really, really a nice cap. And this color is called sugared silver. And I want you to see that it's a mixture of silvery, kind of soft white, but it has a little bit of brown and a very small amount of gray in there. So it's a great transition from a gray hair to a white type of hair. If you're kind of in that in-between where you're not the silvery black, well, like this, like Silverstone that we see a lot of, it's all white and silvery with a black base. This one is going to be warmer, and she is a beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful color. And of course with that low density and the lace front, oh, she's going to be a real winner. I can tell that. Let's take a look at the sugared silver color. Now this is the same color that's in the catalog that we saw the picture. And you can tell we've got some beautiful highlights right here along the front. Isn't that gorgeous? So if you are a salt and pepper person, it's hard to beat this combination. It's much like Raquel Welch's sugared charcoal or gradient charcoal, that kind, or sugar and charcoal. It's just really very, very similar. But this one also has a shaded root as well. This sugared silver did not. And as you'll see on the sandy blonde, she doesn't either. But this is a beautiful, beautiful color. And of course we'll look at them all outside too. Let's look at sandy blonde close up. Okay, and this is your sandy blonde, and already on the camera I can see, look at the multitude of highlights and lowlight combinations that this has. This is a very, very pretty. It's not super ashy, it's not super warm, but it's a great combination of both. And of course, this beautiful style. I think once we get it on, you're gonna see that it is really a great bob. If you don't have this one, oh my gosh, you might consider getting this one. Anyway, but you can see she has the zigzag part in her hair, but you know, look at the dimension that shows up. She is a non-rooted wig, but you can see some dimension, which is a real plus because it hides whatever wefts might be seen. But here again, just lifting up and looking, I cannot see wefts. And that's the side without the lace front. This is the side where it has all the rows of the hair curtains sewn. So that, I think they've done a really good job on this young lady. And of course, you know, the mono part and the lace front, exactly the same on all three of them. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we're gonna try them on. But before I do, what I have on today is another bob from Godiva Secret Wigs, and this is Vicky Mono. She's another low density because she has that mono top, but she does not have a lace front. And this is the color Silverstone. I've done a review on her. I'll put that right up here so that you can go look at that review whenever you like. But for now, we're going to put on High Society. Okay, this is High Society in the color Sandy Blonde. And now I'm going to go ahead and part her on the left, because that's where she wants to be parted. And look at this, straight out of the box. What a beautiful color she is. Oh, so pretty. And we'll look at her measurements as soon as I get done doing a spin for you. But look at this. Just a beautiful standard bob, all one length, done beautifully. She moves very nicely. And if you're looking for just a straight bob, this is a great little wig, and no bangs. Oh my gosh. Let's look at that. Okay, I've got my hairline kind of poking out there, but let's cover my hairline and look at her hairline. All right, so beautiful hairline, isn't it? Done so nicely. And this color, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's not platinum, but it has some tendencies towards that icy blonde, or it's not quite white, but oh gosh, so pretty, isn't she? Okay, let's read about her measurements, okay? And then I'll put on the other color so you can see what they look like. All right, and then we'll head upstairs, outside. All right, so her front is 10 inches. The crown is 11. The sides are 6.5. The back is 3.5. So it must start right here, 3.5. The nape is 3.5 as well. She weighs 3 ounces and only comes in an average size, but she is a lace front mono part. Oh my gosh. I am so pleased with this little bob. Perfect length, isn't she? Oh my gosh. And that part goes all the way back to the crown. Can you see that? All the way back. Oh my goodness. So pretty. I didn't realize that GABOR had this particular style until I ordered it for a customer. And then when it came in, it was like, oh my gosh, I have to order some of these. This is, oh my gosh, this is really a classic, isn't it? A very, very substantial classic. Okay, well, let's put on the sugared silver next, okay? Okay, here she is in sugared silver. Oh gosh, how elegant is this? Very, very low density, sits very comfortably on my head. That cap stretches and comes back in. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Now, I'm catching a little bit of extra shine in my camera, and I don't know if you are too, but if that's the case and you want to subdue some of that shine, you can take any kind of standard dry shampoo and just lightly spray it on the top of it, and that'll take down that brightness, the shininess, because all the wigs come from the factories, they're coated with silicone to help keep them soft and movable, not knowing how long they're going to be either in transit or in storage before they're purchased by a customer. So some of them are going to have a little more shininess than others, and that's all it is. Or you can just wash it in cold water before you decide to wear it, and that will help take down some of that shininess. But oh, she's gorgeous, isn't she? Okay, I'll do a spin. This is sugared nickel, and remember, it has that soft white, and it has a little bit of brown and a little bit of gray in there, so that it's not so stark white. It still has some dimension. And you can definitely see the highlights and low light combinations. And that coupled with the lace front and the mono part is such a winning combination. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This color is beautiful. All right, let's try on the sugared nickel. Okay, this is sugared nickel. Is this striking or what? Oh my gosh, if you are a salt and pepper lady, look at this. Okay, we've got highlights all around the face. Look at that. So beautifully done. And let's look at that hairline. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then of course the part that goes all the way back to the crown. Oh, maybe I'll put that one over here. Let me do a spin for this and just drink in the beautiful color of this salt and pepper. Sugared charcoal. That means there's lots of white mixed in with the salt and pepper. Oh my goodness. Isn't she gorgeous? Just beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? So pretty. And how about that length? Isn't that just about the perfect length? It's hard to beat a basic bob, isn't it? But this color is so striking, isn't it? But look at those colors. Now, of course, we can train her to go up and away from our head. We can also just take a clip and put that back, leaving all of these tendrils down here around the face. Let me just try a couple of these clips here just to hold this back and see what that looks like. So I do like to pull the bangs back. So I put one clip on, and what I'm using is just these little clips right here, pressure sensitive. And I'm just going to put one on each side going towards the center. And there, that holds that down. And look, easy to go, raring to go. And isn't that a cute addition? Now that's at a point where I could probably put my headband on and even disguise, you know, that clips, or else just use bobby pins and cover those bobby pins with the headband. That would be great, wouldn't it? So I want to take all of these girls outside so we can look at them in the daylight, okay? Let's do that. Okay, so here are these three young ladies in filtered daylight. Sandy blonde, and I'll put all the numbers down in the description. But look at those beautiful highlights and lowlights. Oh my gosh, she's just gorgeous. And I took the liberty of pulling those and putting a little clip in there, but that'll help it to stay. Anyway, this is sugared silver, and you can see some of the brown that's in there that makes this a little softer. And then this is the sugared nickel. Oh my gosh, just beautiful. And done so very beautifully with the highlights around the face. Beautiful mono part, beautiful lace front, and all of this from GABOR. High Society is the name of this young lady. And I believe she comes in about 28 colors, so you have a lot to choose from. So let's go back inside. And here are the cards for the colors on these ladies. This is Sandy Blonde. This one is sugared nickel. And then this one is the sugared silver. So that's going to do it for our ladies from high society. It was kind of fun wandering around in high society, wasn't it? Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful, and you guys have a great week. I will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.